This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build and to another installment of the Squish. This is my final video I created with the Sims 4 Growing Together early access that I had for a little while, so that's why my name is popping around the screen. But while this is the last video I'm sharing, it is the first one I recorded because I couldn't help myself. I needed to make a Craftsman tiny home. It's who I am. I love creating tiny houses. And since we got a ton of Craftsman inspired stuff with this pack, that was the first thing that I wanted to do. And so I thought I would share that with you today. And this should be up on the gallery by the time this video goes out. So if you'd like to grab it, it is available under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You could also find it under the hashtag MissGryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. So for the most part, I was just kind of playing around with the new items, the new swatches. I knew it was going to be a Craftsman tiny house, but outside of that, I didn't know much how many Sims I was going to be able to have live here. And it only ends up being a 1-bedroom house, but the upstairs is sort of lofted. And I was thinking this was for a couple that recently got married and unexpectedly are expecting. So there is an infant set up in the lofted space as well because I was very excited about the new items. So this is a home that could fit up to 3 Sims. I feel like once your child is aging out of being a toddler and they're going to become a child, you'd probably want to move or expand the house. But I feel like the space that they have up in the lofted bedroom is okay up until like toddler age. But I did set it up as for an infant instead of for a newborn because, you know, we just got infants. And I'm using a ton of the new debug that came with this pack. These show live edit objects items are so nice, particularly these yellow flowers. You've probably seen them a bunch of times in the other builds that I've posted so far, and I'm going to continue to use them because they are really nice. Kind of like when we first got cottage living, I couldn't stop using the flowers that came with that. These are my new ones. I very much enjoy these. But anyway, we're heading on inside now, and I'm going to try and figure out where to put the staircase because I really wanted to make sure we had a staircase here instead of a ladder. It just makes it feel more like a home, and it's a small space. So I thought it was going to be difficult, and it didn't look difficult, but I cut out a lot of footage of me moving around the staircase, and I thought that this was the best placement, and we actually end up having a little bathroom over here. Silly me, when I was recording this, didn't think about it. There's no tub in this house, so that is something that I'm either going to fix before I upload this to the gallery, or you might want to do once you grab it, because, you know, I was imagining there was a child in this house that probably needs to be bathed, but I also had the idea, you know, it was an unexpected addition, so that could be why. So that could be a fun challenge of trying to figure out how to make it work in this small space with an infant. But putting down some of the new furniture pieces, I really love this sofa. I actually really like both of them. I think this one I might use a little bit more just because I really like that cozy vibe, but the other one has grown on me quite a bit. At first, I wasn't sure how I felt about the like curvy modern sofa, but I actually really like it now, and I'm having a lot of fun decorating with these items, and there'll be some new builds on the channel over the next couple of days that are, you know, incorporating these items into the game with other packs as well, because, you know, with the early access period, I only had access to base game and the expansion pack, which is really fun and challenging, and you really get to appreciate all of the new items, and also it makes it so the builds are way more accessible to everybody. So hopefully if you enjoy any of these, you're able to grab them and you have fun playing with them. And if you do, if you want to take screenshots and tag me on Twitter, I would love to see them. I think that would be so cool to see how you're using the builds. But anyway, just getting a little table and chairs here in the kitchen space. This whole downstairs is really small, but I think it came out nice. I love the red accents I have throughout with the flowers and the fridge and the stove being red. I just think it was a lot of fun. That's one of my favorite swatch options in this pack, is how many really pretty reds there are, because I feel like that's a color I tend to not use a lot of in The Sims. I kind of steer away from it. So it's kind of fun to use that quite a bit in this space. Anyway, that little framed thing I put above the side table by the entrance where the TV is, that is actually a marriage certificate that is new with this pack. That's in debug, I'm pretty sure. I think it's something you get through gameplay, but I thought it would be a cute idea for the storytelling I had in mind for this home where they were like newlyweds. So that's what I decided to do there. And then we're just working on the bathroom. Loving this new sink, going to overuse it for sure. And then upstairs, this is that lofted bedroom space I had mentioned. So I just have a double bed here, using the one from the new pack in this beautiful red swatch. Red is a very strong color scheme in this entire house. You can see me placing down the curtains now. And then the little like bedroom area for the infant is going to be very pink. So it's red and pink up here. I tried using this bed, but I just wasn't a fan of it in this space. So I ended up using, well, I tried this one as well, but I ended up using the one that didn't match an existing furniture set. That's just like completely brand new to the space. And I thought it looked really cute. And then I just tried to decorate that little corner to make it super cozy and perfect for an infant. I do end up also getting a changing table up here. We have a basket of toys, and I changed up the artwork a couple of different times because I really wasn't sure what I wanted to place up here. But over by the crib, I do end up moving that painting, so it's not there anymore. And I end up putting some things that are a little bit more age appropriate and you might want to keep as little keepsakes. Like we have, I believe, some handprints and the little shoes that came with the toddler update a couple years back. Have the changing table down now, and I haven't changed out those paintings yet, but I did add some clutter on the bedside tables. I love that we have like all sorts of little containers that are full of like creams and diapers, and there's just like different piles of diapers and various clutter that would be associated with having a small infant. So there's the baby wipes, there's all sorts of little like clippers for their nails and cleaning out their ears and their nose, and I just think it's really fun clutter to have in the game, and it definitely tells a story. I'm just really excited about this pack and about this update. I've been wanting improved babies for so many years, and it's just so amazing that they're finally here. I'm really excited to play with the gameplay a bit more in the coming days and weeks. I'm going to be streaming some of that over on Twitch, which I'm really excited about. And I think I talked over it, but I'm pretty sure I placed down the giant llama upstairs, or if I didn't, I at least looked at it. I think it's really cute. That's another base game item. Also, this swing set I put in the yard, that is not functional. That is a debug item, but it's modeled after the one from Seasons, but I thought it would be cute out front, so that's what I did. So keep that in mind. If you have Seasons, you could replace that for a functional one, but that's purely decorative. I was just having fun digging through debug, and I felt like I wanted something else in the yard, and since it was that red swatch, I thought it was perfect, since there was a lot of red going on the outside of this build. But that's pretty much it. I'm just adding some more landscaping, a couple of planters, our mailbox, all of that. Trying to fill in the lot because this is a really tiny house on a pretty good sized lot. So I just wanted to make sure that I filled it up nicely and made it look quite realistic. I really like the hedges in the front and all of the terrain paint. And I just think it came out really cute. I was really happy with this one. So I really hope you enjoy it as well. If you do, it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the screenshots. Bye everyone.